Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be jumping into Explosive Chain Battle. This is my first video on the mode. I've been very busy grinding link levels for a very special video, and honestly, I have been a bit confused by this mode, but I've been checking out everybody's videos. As you can see, my current top score is 68 million, which now that people seem to have a much better idea of what's going on, puts me in the 6 to 10% bracket. So we want to try and move up to at least 1 or 2 to 3. Shout out to the homie Goresh. We are going to be using a strategy that I've got from his video. I know a lot of people have posted it in various places as well. This seems like one of those modes. It's kind of like the final boss on Grand Cross or some other things where there are obviously the tools in the game, like you can work out the best combination yourself, but it seems like one of those modes where if you literally just wait like a day, the community will have figured out the best team for you to use. So we are starting fresh. These are my supporters. You want to have as many Ultimate Gohans as possible. I noticed the Hercules also have the red glow, which makes them the better choices. And then we just got Gotenks in there as well. And then all boos, the best ones being the fat boos, the STR and the physical. The physical one, he's a super old unit, and because he doesn't have his EZA on global, I've got like no investment in this guy whatsoever. So the STR one is definitely the best pick. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to have another couple of tries here. This is fresh, as you can see. I haven't played any at all today yet at the time of sitting down to record, because I know if you don't refresh your stamina with stones, the idea is you can only use your connectors once per day, and then once you've refreshed the, I guess it's not really called stamina, but when you've refreshed the stamina for this mode, that refreshes the connectors that you can use as well. So there's a few different attackers that I've seen people use. The one that seems to have yielded the best results is the Tech Gotenks. From what Goresh was saying in his video, the higher the like hidden potential level and stuff factors into how well the unit performs. So obviously the Tech Gotenks is an EZA unit, so I feel like that factors into him being more powerful than using the physical one. And so then what you want to do is look for a connector that has a whole bunch of Ultimate Gohans. See, unfortunately, somebody like this guy right here, like you do not want to pick this one because he doesn't have any of the units that we want. So this one's pretty good. Have we got one that's all Ultimate Gohans? I mean, this one's pretty close. Although he's got the UR version of the physical one, which, if that's one of the ones that pops up and not the physical one, that doesn't help us because he's not rainbowed or anything. Yeah, I'm not getting any really come up here that are all Gohans, which is a little bit annoying. Let's update it and see if we can get... I know I have people like Goresh on my friends list, so it'd be awesome if we could see him pop up, but... we got Mr. T here, he's got all the Ultimate Gohans, only one rainbow. What was my boy Miri at the top? Yeah, he's got quite a few of the Gohans rainbow. Let's pick him. And then for the connector, let's see. So I think STR Ultimate Gohan is potentially the best one. You can click on the details thing here and it shows you a breakdown of the chain power for all the links and things that they share. So I think when Goresh was going through it, it was like 32... and then 30, I think, so that's slightly lower. So if we pick, what about the int one? 32 to 25. See, so that's worse. So the int one is worse than the STR one. I think it's because my STR one isn't rainbowed. So let's check the physical one. 32, 1, 23. That's pretty bad. I've rainbowed this free-to-play guy just because he's another decent Gohan, but I think because he doesn't have Fierce Battle, yeah. So it looks like the best one for me is the STR one, but I think because he's rainbowed, it does hurt me a little bit. And then for the extreme, you do want like an all-boo team. We want to find somebody like, here we go, shout out to our boy Slut Muffin. He's got both of the fat boos rainbow, so I think we'll pick him. And then for the connector, we'll pick the STR one. As you can see, full power, 32, 1, and 31. So that seems pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, and we'll see how we can get on here. I would quite like to set a new high score. So one of the things that obviously factors in as well is how quickly you pick your 3 allies. And Goresh showed an interesting cheese in his video, but on the emulator I don't think you can do that because it doesn't quite work the same way as the phone. So what we need to do is just immediately pick the Ultimate Gohans as quickly as possible. Fortunately, because it's my first time of the day, this is kind of a little trick you can do. It's giving me the tutorial thing again. So the timer, as you can see, is not going down. So I can already see the units. Unfortunately, I only got 2 Rainbow Ultimate Gohans here, and then there's the UR version of the STR, but the star isn't even glowing, which means he doesn't have any dupes or any orbs or anything. So I don't actually know how good he will be to pick, because he's not going to have Fierce Battle. So I don't know if this Int Gohan is actually better. So I will go ahead and quickly pick the 3 Ultimate Gohans, just because they are what I know. So not necessarily the quickest, but ideally what you want to see, if you've done it quickly enough and you've picked the right units, there's a couple of different options that come up here when it's your attacker's turn to attack. So it says they've accumulated enough ki, and then we hit that, it says full power. So I think that means we're going to get a good score. If you get it come up saying that the attacker hasn't accumulated enough ki, then you definitely haven't done it right. But yeah, so 84 million. So obviously not the highest, but it is a new high score for me. So I will take that. I think, yeah, we were over 70, weren't we? So that gives me the... Oh, was it 60 something? Because there you go. I just got the reward for doing 70 million and 80 million. And then make sure you always go down and give your friends the little thumbs up, because obviously you get the rewards, they get the rewards. It's not a huge amount, but there you go. So that moves us up into the top 2% already. So I believe it says 2 to 3 as the bracket. I don't know if this down here will specifically say 3% if it is the 3% that you're in. So because it says top 2%, I'm hoping that means we are at least in the higher top half of the bracket. So let us jump in and try again. Obviously, make sure you keep an eye on. We'll go back to the dashboard here, see if any have come up. You'll get your little things come up in the top corner here to say that you've received messages from other people who've used your connectors and sent you a like. I feel like yesterday it was coming up constantly, and sometimes it doesn't come up, so not really sure. So let's jump in and try again. Now obviously we can't use the same connectors this time around, so I don't know if this is gonna go the way we want. I feel like this is one of those modes where if you want to burn through a ton of stones, you could potentially just keep retrying over and over again and hitting those high scores. So I want to look for someone who has lots of... Oh, there you go. There's our boy Goresh. Let's take Goresh then. That seems like a perfect... I don't know how it works in terms of the friends list. I maybe could have refreshed it over and over and over again to try and get Goresh to show up the first time. But so we'll try the int one. What was he? 29, 1, 21. 29, 1, 19. So he's worse. So the int one is better. What's the AGL one? 29, 1, 21. So we'll try the int one. I feel like we're almost destined for this to be lower just because it is a lower set of stats overall. But let's see if we can find someone with some good boos. Ideally, you want both of the boos and both rainbow, which would be the best one to go for. But let's see. Let's try updating it. We'll just go for this one. He's got... Actually, wait, no. He doesn't have the fat boo rainbow. This guy does. Let's go for this one. And then connector. So this one is going to be interesting because I'm not too sure who the best one will be for this. So we got... You can see the red gauge at the bottom filling up as we select our different units. The fat boo was definitely the strongest. I don't know why my physical one is not showing up. So I guess it's going to be the STR Super Boo. So I feel like this one overall is probably not going to be as good. I would imagine we have to get very lucky with the support allies that pop up in order to get a good score, as well as click them incredibly quickly. So I guess we'll just have to see who we can get pop up here. Hopefully we get 3 very good Ultimate Gohans. We didn't, so we'll just go for those. I have no idea how good that in free-to-play one is, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, yeah, see, we didn't get the full power thing come up, so already I can pretty much tell that this is not going to be a new high score. Yeah, 55 million. So it almost feels like the thing that seems really weird to me about this mode is it almost feels like your only real like best chance. I didn't send the thumbs up to Goresh. I feel so bad. It feels like the first attempt of the day is like your best chance to actually get a good score, and then after that it becomes really difficult because you don't have a ton of your good units to use again. So that seems a little bit unfair to me, because obviously you've got to jump in. First attempt essentially has to go really, really well, otherwise it's just not going to work, which is a little bit annoying. And of course it really does come down to finding like good friends that have the right units leveled up, ideally rainbow. So this is where you want to be looking out for your whale friends. Let's try. See, Tiger only has the one Gohan, so that's a little bit disappointing. I don't know if it's random though, because you said it might. Well, it must be random, because if you go to your supporters for lending here, see, look, I've put in as many Ultimate Gohans as I can. Hercule has the red flash, and then Gotenks. I think I went over this at the beginning, but it only shows up 6 potential ones for you to use. So for all I know, those people could have really good Gohans set and they're just not showing up, and I don't know if that's a thing that by refreshing the list over and over again it would maybe change. So let's see, we'll try out the physical one next, I guess. So he was at what, 35, 1, 27, and this guy is 34. Oh wow, yeah, he's definitely not as good. So we'll try out the physical one. And then extreme, give me someone with both the fat boos. There you go. I'll infinite over here, both the fat boos rainbow. And then connector. Oh, see, now my fat boo shows up, so we'll pick fat boo. See, the bar's almost full. I wonder if I rainbowed him it would affect it at all. I feel like it probably would, but he definitely seems to be filling the bar more than anyone else. So let's go for this and see how we get on. So that's the thing. I guess the thing is you've got to be real quick with picking the supporters and hopefully get those 3 good Ultimate Gohans. So let's see how we get on here. I should have picked the physical one in the top corner. I can see how that cheese is more helpful because it gives you that extra second or two to look at the list. But we did pick 3 Ultimate Gohans. I feel like I picked them fairly quickly. So let's see. Oh well, we didn't get the full power thing again. So yeah, I really feel like your first opportunity is your best opportunity, which is a little bit unfair in a way. 68 million is still okay. So I'm definitely going to keep on trying for the 100 million score. I mean, 84 is not terrible. I guess we'll push for 90. I don't know if I'll do another video about it. A lot of more people have done videos with more comprehensive explanations. Obviously, Goresh's video is probably the main one to check out. He does a run at the end of the video where he does get the 100 million score. So definitely check out his video. But then one last thing. Let's go have a look just to end out the video. Let's check out the chests. So I've got 2,200. So we can open technically 22 chests. Let's open 10 and see how many we get here. See if we can get any level 5 orbs. So we got a level 3 crit. Then we got an STR level 2 dodge. Oof. These are, I mean, the level 3 crit is fine. Let's just do the other 10. Why not? Come on. I've already seen one of my friends has got a level 5 crit. So, we get our first level 4, but it's defense boost. And then we get a level 1 additional. See, these are the kind of ones I feel like you'll use them and then just throw them away. Like, I might as well put level 1 additional on somebody, but then as soon as I get like a level 3 or a level 5, I'm just going to take it off. So, there you go. So, interesting set of orbs. Not necessarily the best. I guess I can... Oh, you can only do 10 max, I guess, because I wanted to do all of them in that last one. I'll take that though, that's not bad. Although, level 5 super attack boost is useful, but like, for the gold slot, there's obviously a lot more things you would want to put in its place. So, But there you go. So that is a quick look at Chain Battle from a newbie perspective. I did get a new high score. I'm in the top 2% now. I don't know how that will change. I'm sure people will be studying and finding the ultimate perfect combination, which obviously, unfortunately, will push you slightly lower down the lower your score is. So, like I said, if hopefully this video helped you a little bit, I definitely recommend checking out Garesh's video and let me know in the comments what your score was and what setup you managed to use. So, I'll be very interested to see if anyone on the comment section or from our community has actually hit the 100 mil. That would be awesome to see. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.